Hello once again, audience. It is I, Dan here, aka A4Sky, and another video on A4Sky Vlogs. Here we go. Alright, so I am driving home. Hold on. Why is this so angled? Get it this way. There we go. Much better. Now I'm pretty centered. So this week, not too bad. Not too bad. My toe, even though it is still broken, I'm able to almost walk. Like, I'm so close to walking normal without any sort of discomfort. But when it comes to like doing push-ups and stuff, like I can't apply the pressure straight up on it. So sadly I'm not able to do that. So it's not healed enough. Hopefully in another week I might be able to finally do push-ups again, full on. And yep, so this week was good. We had on A4Sky Dork, I had the gamer giveaway. 31 people entered in, so that was pretty cool. Had a brand new subscriber win for the PlayStation, $10, and another one of the subscribers who have been with me for a long time, at least a year, they won as well. So that was cool to see that. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much at the moment, focusing on my drive. Alright, so now here's the dangerous part, busy part of getting on the thruway. Woo! I mean, no, I'm not driving anywhere. I'm not driving at all. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, this I decided to use this time to record this video. The Hogwarts Legacy video that was up 2 days ago, it's not doing too bad. All my Hogwarts Legacy videos, like, this channel is starting to pick up a little bit of momentum, I've noticed. And last week's vlog happened to draw a new subscriber, so that was pretty cool. Actually, no, I don't want the reflection off the sunglasses. I'm giving away my position. It actually says all the street signs and stuff. Yeah, I don't want anyone knowing where I live yet. Not until A4Sky Productions is a legitimate company. Then you guys can know where that's located and all that. I'll have like business cards and the information with that, its location, the HQ, as to say. Alright, slow down. Let's see, get in between these two. Nope, maybe not. Oh, they're taking it. I'm so nice. One thing I do really like about the region of New York I live in, I'll at least give that away, what state I live in. The region of New York State that I live in, people are way more polite when it comes to driving, like letting people in when you need to get over from a merge or need to get off from a merge. Not always though, like there are douchebags out there. And sometimes it feels like driving in Florida. Oops, I didn't say that, sorry people who drive in Florida. You have to deal with that crazy shit. Our last trip that Lindsay and I went on inside the US. So our last trip was actually to the UK. But our last trip inside the US was down to Orlando to go to Universal Studios and Disney World during Halloween time. So it was cool experiencing that. Just the Universal Studios was very disappointing for how they let too many people in, just trying to make an extra dollar, being greedy with it. It ruined the experience of the haunted houses, being rushed through, like you couldn't even really take your time. So the final one we went in, I said, screw it, I'm slowing down, I don't care. This is the last one we're going through. We're gonna take our time. I don't give a shit if we get yelled at. And actually, the workers happen to not really give a shit either, so that worked out. They weren't like, move along, move along. So we at least got to enjoy it. And that was the Universal, that haunted house was the Universal Monsters. So it was like the Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, like all those classics. I think the Invisible Man was a part of it too. I'm trying to think of like all the classic films. The Mummy, that's right, The Mummy, and the original Mummy, not the one with Brendan Fraser. Even though that one's fantastic, I love the Brendan Fraser ones. And I was surprised that Lindsay never saw those before we sat down and watched them a couple of years ago. I was very surprised she's never seen those. And she loves Brendan Fraser as an actor. I do too. And his last movie that he did last year, The Whale, was such a beautiful story. And just how, like, he deserved those awards that he won for it. Like, and like, it was fantastic. It was just, okay. Enough of that. So we're going back in with Universal and Disney. So yeah, back to this week. Jumping around a little bit there. So yeah, this week, other than it raining, I actually have to mow my lawn. Speaking of that, since it's been raining a lot this week, I have 7 foot tall grass in my yard. I'm kidding. It's maybe almost a foot tall. So hopefully it dries out for next weekend, because how busy I am between work and doing this stuff over on A4 Sky Dort. I want to keep the grind going, for one. For two, I want to keep consistent with the videos. I want to make sure they're up around the same times and every day, so that way everyone has a pattern that you're like, okay, so I know this is going to pop up this time in my time zone that I live in. You know, 1 a.m. Somewhere across seas when I upload something at like noon or 1 p.m. So I like to keep consistent with that stuff, so it makes it easier on the subscribers, and you guys know it's coming, instead of being like, where's the video? Like, if it's one of the series that you like watching with my gameplay videos, and it's not up within a certain time frame, within like that 2 hour section that I usually make sure that the videos are uploaded in, you're like, what the hell's going on? So yeah, alright, so bear with me, I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. Pulling into another, here, I'll back off. Pulling into another hairy situation. Oh, that was weird. It's nice and sunny after all this rain. Sun came out and dried up all the rain, so the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. I don't know, I really don't remember much of that nursery rhyme. I'm sure there's some sort of dark history behind it, like every other nursery rhyme. Woo! Ooh! You could hear their vehicle winding out. I don't know if you've heard it. It's windy too, so I do have to be careful. Woo! Whoa. Did I make the light? Did I make perfect timing to catch the green light? Yes! It just turned. Well, it didn't just turn. I'm gonna lose it. Oh man. Here, hold on. Guarantee that I get the green light. Alright, so that wasn't as hairy as usual. Thankfully, traffic's a lot lighter today. So that's good. Probably the nice weather. Everyone got out of work earlier. In general, everyone probably left their jobs early, went home early, probably wanted to mow their lawns. Other than I can't mow mine because how wet my yard is. There's still a pond back there. It's no longer a lake, but it is a pond now. It does. It seriously floods in my backyard, even though there's no body of water there. It's the weirdest thing. But I think part of it is there's no drainage along the back there between the yards I share with the neighbors, or the area with the neighbors' yards and my yard. Everything just kind of like drains into my next door neighbor's yard, and then it kind of streams across like a little river through mine into the next neighbor's yard. I am ready to get home. I'm so tired, but I have the Final Fantasy 16 video to record and upload. I have a workout, and then I have to shower up. And good thing is I'm not working tomorrow, so I'll at least get to sleep in for maybe an hour or two from my usual work weeks where I only go in an hour early and not 2 hours early, like I did Wednesday, Thursday, and today. Woke up at 3 a.m. all 3 days. Recorded yesterday's video before I went to work and started uploading it. Got all the information done, the image created. So, I am making record timing here because the traffic is so much lighter. That's awesome. I love it when this happens. It's weird though for a Friday. Usually Fridays are super busy because everyone's out shopping, and is there another eclipse coming that I don't know about, and everyone's hiding at home buying up all the toilet paper because that was a big thing during the 2020 for some reason, even though there's other ways to clean. Your water's not gonna get shut off. You still have water you can use. Okay, I'm done talking about that. I'm getting a little gross here. I'm kind of grossing myself out. Actually, I'm not. I just know I'm probably grossing you out for whoever's watching this. So I don't know. Maybe I'll gain a subscriber at that point. Someone will subscribe. No, it'd be cool to see like what parts in the videos people subscribed at, so I could. Whoa, that scared me. I seriously thought that person was going to turn into traffic. Holy shit. Oh, that vehicle's brakes are clenched tight. It sounds like their emergency brakes are initiated on their vehicle. So yeah, I'm surprised I actually got a second win. That's also part of why I wanted to record now on my way home, because it would wake me up talking most of the time, and plus I had my go-go juice in here that I chugged half of before I clocked out to leave, so that way I also help guarantee that I do not fall asleep driving. I have had those issues in the past when I worked. That's why I don't work during the night anymore, because if there was a vehicle on the other side of the road, I would have collided with them, and I don't like hurting other people in general. So Like, I'm not a very physical person, and like even like touchy-feely and all that. I don't. It's weird to hug people. Like, if I'm hugging you though, like you're on like this whole different level from like other people. Like, some of my friends I do hug, but very few of them. So like that's like a whole, like that's like the highest tier, I guess, of like with friendships and how I feel towards someone. Just giving that hug to be like, hey man, I'm here, you know, here for you, or hey girl, I'm here for you. So don't mind me. Hair toss. Wait, what? Did I say? Oh, I was singing that wrong. Oh, hair toss. Check my nails, baby. That's how we do it. Looking good as hell. Yeah. So one of the things, yeah. Speaking of singing and being recorded on the phone, I do like with Apple Music. I love how they have a karaoke mode. You just press that one button and it shuts the singing down, and it keeps the audio or the music, the instrumentals, the like all that going, and you do your karaoke to it. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, Apples are, you know, this is a pretty fancy phone that I have, the 15 Pro. So it should be able to handle, you know, I should be able to record myself singing a Linkin Park song, so I could hear back how well my voice has improved singing wise when I'm actually singing. And I went from the music to the camera, started recording, and as soon as I jumped back to the music, it stopped the recording. And I'm like, what the hell, Apple? I thought with a $1,200 phone. Another complaint about Apple. I will never not bitch about how expensive Apple products are just because of their name, not because how good they are. I got distracted for a moment. Now I lost my train of thought. But yeah. So it should have been able to do both at once, because, you know, I'm doing the karaoke. So I want to know when to start singing. Even though I know the song, it still gives me the comfort to be able to see when I start. So that way, because I don't, you know, I'm recording myself, I don't want to mess anything up, and I want to be on tune. I want to be like right on time, like have the timing down with the words. And so that was disappointing. I did find something cool though that I actually thought was super cool. So if I wanted to, I could record my vlogs in multiple sections and then edit them on the, what was it, the iMovie, I think it's called. So I thought that was pretty cool that I can edit videos on my phone, and none of my other phones had the features like that. Like, they were, I think like YouTube was the only editing feature I had, but that's like, you just cut clips, you know, you make it shorter, like in the beginning, you make it shorter in the end. And I'm definitely gonna stop here, not gonna risk being T-boned. The T-bone, now T-bone steak is nice, but not a T-bone vehicle. Put you on ice. Write that down. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull in. This is the first time I think I've actually pulled in while recording still. Oh shoot, turn signal. I must be courteous of all drivers. Oh, it got windy and knocked the box down. Oh, they did such a good job, the douchebags. I mean, sorry, they're probably really nice people. Those that delivered the packages. But yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna keep you here, but I'm gonna get a little closer. Alright, so I wish there was a pause feature on this, like there is with, oh, here. We don't need the engine running. Like there is on that program I run on my laptop when I'm recording videos on there. That is such an awesome feature, being able to pause while recording, and then I could change areas, and it's almost like a whole edit. Like I've been doing that with the video games lately, where as long as I have the time to do it, I will pause the recording and I'll run off through the 3 or 4 minutes that I'm wandering around or going through my inventory or whatever it is I'm doing that would be boring for the viewers. And I just press play and like do like a try my best to like match it up to what it looks like I just snapped my fingers and it was boom, edited. But it actually wasn't. It was just paused and I just timed it out perfect to be able to put that in there. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I don't feel like that's appropriate for me with vlogs. So how I feel with vlogs is they're straight run. So it's a vlog's more like hanging out with a person and just listening to them rant on about whatever, or just go on a rant or just talk about anything, you know. It's like sitting there and hanging out. Where the video games, it's more like just sitting there hanging out watching someone play a video game, and there's not really not as much talking as to say. So that is something I need to do as well. Lindsay did tell me I need to not talk as much during my videos. So that's why I had a lot of quiet moments for like 5 to 10 seconds on my way home just now. So that way I don't annoy you with just constantly talking. Because if I'm driving and someone's in the vehicle with me, I don't do a lot of talking. And even when I'm a passenger, I don't do a lot of talking. So to talk while recording the entire time is a whole other story. Yeah. So this week's finally over. 1 day left. And then how many days are in April? 30? 31? So we have 1 week left, a little more than a week left in the month. So for the giveaway, more than likely, if you're watching this video, you're already subscribed to A4 Sky Dork. So with the 5,000 subscriber giveaway, it looks like I actually lost a couple subscribers after uploading that. 2 people disappeared today off my subscriber list, but that's fine. I honestly would rather, even though I gained a lot of subscribers, I'd rather the subscribers that don't give too much of a shit with my videos, I'd rather they not be on the channel, taking up that subscriber space and getting my hopes up. Oh, maybe, you know, I have this many people, I should be getting this many views. Yeah, for 4,900 subscribers, I should be getting at least 4,900 views a week between all my videos. And at least even 5 minutes from each subscriber, with that many subscribers, would monetize me within, I want to say, like a couple weeks. I'd be monetized if it went at that rate. So that's where I'm thinking, that's why I don't advertise with this channel, with the YouTube advertisement. I'm not gonna dish any cash out for that. So that way I gain subscribers organically. I call it organic and paid subscribers, as to say. Where when I use the YouTube advertising, I'm paying to get my content out there. So whoever subscribes during that, it's almost like I paid for them to subscribe. Even though I'm not paying them, I'm paying YouTube to, well, Google to get that content out there for me. Get it to more people. So I do need to narrow down what regions of the planet I'm most popular in. Because right now, I think I have 5 or 6 people from the UK that are subscribed. I have a bunch of people. I keep forgetting to add the Philippines for advertising, because it seemed to catch pretty well with the one video I chose. So you get to choose with the YouTube advertising. You get to choose what countries you want to advertise in, and then you could choose the language too. So I like to have it so it's English, so that way you can at least understand what I'm saying without having to watch subtitles, and there's no disconnect between the language barriers. So you have a basic understanding of what I'm saying, and it doesn't get twisted in your language. So I need to find out what countries, as to say, I should, well, not as to say, okay, so what countries I need to advertise more in, because more people in that country will like my content. I've been trying with Japan, and it's been failing. I mean, maybe I should just be more myself. I feel like that would catch on better in Japan, being my weird self, being fully open with how I am. So I do weird Lindsay out sometimes with how weird I am. And a lot of stuff with the Japanese culture, it's not bad. I love it. There's a lot of weirdness in there. From when you're looking at it from, so people from the U.S. are weird to certain countries, where Japan is weird to the U.S., where some other countries, they might not be as weird. It's a little more like the humor and stuff. Every country kind of has its own form of humor. And I've always seen myself as more like, so I understand humor from the UK. That's why I prefer the UK office over the American office, even though I actually really like the American, or not, I don't know why I'm saying American. The Office show made in the US. And now that I know that Ricky Gervais, one of my favorite comedians of all time, he was a part of the United States Office. And yeah, I got to make sure to correct myself and not say American, because the U.S. does not own North and South America. Like, it's a separate area from all that. So I got to make sure to specify to be, I guess, politically correct with it. So yeah, for some reason I'm not really catching on in the UK either. And I've tried Ireland. Ireland they don't really seem to give a shit with my content. Or maybe some, I know there are a couple of you on here from Ireland. I don't know if you still watch my videos or not. Mihal. He's one of my friends that I made when I used to do live broadcasts 13 years ago. Yeah, around 12, 13 years ago. If you do still watch my stuff, what's up, Mihal? Shout out to you. Thank you for continuing to watch my stuff through all the years. 12 years. Wow, that's a long time. I wonder how many other subscribers on this channel still watch my account. Oh my gosh, I am glistening in the sun. So yeah, no ADD moment right now. Focus. Let's get this video done. How many of you subscribers from 12 years ago, even longer than that? I mean, I started YouTube back in 2007. And maybe I should upload. I think maybe I'll do that for this month. Next Saturday, I will upload my very first video I ever recorded. I know it's not going to get a lot of views, but it's called Ice Cream Social. And it was the first video I ever recorded in general. Well, no, okay, that's not, take that back, take that back. That was a lie. I did not realize I lied with it. My first video I ever recorded was actually for high school, and it was a project related back to the Roman times. So anyway, going on with, so my first video I ever recorded for YouTube was called Ice Cream Social, with one of my friends who was camera shy, because he had no clue what to say or do while being on camera, even though he's way more talkative in person. So it's interesting, and so you get to watch us eat ice cream and talk. Yeah. So I'm gonna end the video now. That's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and if you watched this far in and are not subscribed, go on and subscribe now. So you can see more stuff like this. And as I said, I do have the Hogwarts Legacy video once a week as well. So that there's a little bit of game, or a little bit of video game mixed in. I do feel like it was more appropriate to have that on this channel too, though. So I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, afternoon. Hit that notification bell. Ooh, whoa, hit that notification bell in the corner there. For a second, I thought I was on my laptop. Hit that notification bell in the corner there and keep up to date with videos like this. I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, afternoon. Once again, we'll see you in the next video.